Buenos días, clase de español. This is Señor Irvin, and this is a quick video on something called pronombres. Pronombres are actually pronouns in English. And if you don't know what pronouns are in English, you're about to learn. See? So make sure that you're taking notes and then that you submit these notes to Schoology. Bueno, cool. So let's go through the pronombres en español. We have a box chart here. And later on, we'll utilize this box chart or some chart that looks like this to be able to go ahead and conjugate verbs. But let's first start at the beginning here so you have an idea about what I'm talking about. So we have these things called pronombres. Instead of using someone's name, okay, so instead of saying Juanita, Juan, Pedro, Nacho, see, we can use pronouns in sentences to replace those proper nouns being someone's name. Now, in English, we have most of these pronouns exist. Some of them actually don't truly exist, or some of them exist only in certain regions. And I'll get to that in just a bit. So our first pronoun is this one right here, and it is called yo. And yo in español means I. The second pronoun, we've seen it before because we've asked the question, ¿y tú? So we know that tú means you. We also know that tú means you and it's informal. So I'm going to write informal in parentheses there. That's important because we are only going to use tú or the conjugations of that tú makes when we're talking about informal conversations you're having with your friends. Cool. Then we have these three pronouns. The first one you should recognize and also know that most of the time usted is abbreviated like this. So you might as well write that. So we usually write usted like this. And anyway, usted means you. Okay, it also means you, but it means you and it is formal. We use it when we're trying to talk to people that are older than us or you're just trying to show respect to. So again, usted also means you. Then we have el right here, and el with the little accent mark. That's super important because el without the accent mark means the. It's an article. This el with the accent mark means he. And we're going to put it right here. It means he. The reason why these are in these boxes, you'll find out later. Okay, why are they grouped in these boxes is important also. So ella, we know, must mean she. So let's write that down, not capitalize it. Ella means she. Now remember, two L's in español, like this, is elle, and it produces the y sound. So this is ella, and not ella. So far we have yo, tú, usted, él, ella. And then we have these two in this box. And nosotros, this long, crazy word, nosotros, is one word in English, we. Now, there's two forms of nosotros here, and sometimes you will see this form of nosotros, which is nosotras, has an A there. And the reason why you would use that one is if you had we, and it was a group of girls. So we call that feminine, okay? And it has to be a complete set of all girls. That's how you use nosotras. If it's all girls and one boy, then you use nosotros, okay? So you use this one rarely if you're saying we, a group of girls. Cool. The last three here, starting off with this one, ustedes. Ustedes looks like usted, it's just plural form of it. It doesn't really mean the same thing. It's not formal. Okay, that's the first thing we got. And what it does mean is it means you also, but it is plural, you plural. Okay. Now, in the South, where I'm from, we have a word for you plural. We don't just say just more than one you. We use a word called y'all. Now, this ustedes doesn't have an accent like this would. Like basically this is a colloquial word, y'all. But y'all means you all, more than one you. So it means you plural. So it's a good way to remember what ustedes means, you plural, or y'all. Ellos is the plural form of el, and it means they, and it is masculine. masculine. And what does that mean? Well, it means that you are describing they, a group of people, and there is at least one guy in the group. Doesn't have to be all guys. It can just be one guy and then a bunch of girls, and then it's ellos. If it's they, a group of girls, which we call they feminine, then you would use ellas, they, a group of girls, or women, if you want to think of it that way. So these are all the pronombres, the pronouns in español. That's it. Hopefully you took notes. Adiós, hasta la vista.